the step-by-step guide to building generational wealth. What if I told you there's a way to change the financial destiny of not just your life, but your children's, grandchildren's, and even great-grandchildren's futures? Sounds impossible? Well, let me tell you, building generational wealth isn't a far-off dream. It's a systematic process you can start today. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to leave a legacy that lasts. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to create wealth that doesn't just disappear with time. Stay tuned, because step number 4 is the one that'll completely transform the way you think about money. The setup, understanding generational wealth. Before we dive in, let's define what we mean by generational wealth. Simply put, it's wealth that's passed down from one generation to the next, creating financial security for your family long after you're gone. Now you might be thinking, I'm just starting out. How can I possibly create something that lasts for generations? The good news is, it's not about how much you have today. It's about the mindset and the habits you start cultivating right now. The first step in this process is simple but powerful. Shift your mindset from short-term gains to long-term wealth creation. Wealthy families think in decades, not just months or years. They're planting seeds today that will grow into towering oak trees by the time their great-grandchildren are born. The question is, are you ready to plant those seeds for your future? Quick reality check. How many of you spend more time planning a vacation than you do planning your financial future? Yeah, I thought so. Let's fix that right now. The conflict. Steps to building generational wealth. Step number 1, start with a solid foundation, financial literacy. You can't build wealth if you don't understand the tools that are available to you. And I'm talking about more than just budgeting here. I'm talking about understanding investments, taxes, real estate, and even basic money management principles. Wealthy people don't just know how to make money, they know how to keep it and grow it. Financial education is key, and you don't need to go to Harvard for that. It's as simple as reading books, listening to podcasts, and following people who have already walked the path. The good news? You're already on the right track by watching this video. But this is just the beginning. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to money. Hang tight, because step number 2 is going to show you how to get your money working for you, not just the other way around. Step number 2, invest early and often. This is where the magic happens. Millionaires aren't hoarding their cash in checking accounts. They're putting their money to work. And that means investing. Whether it's the stock market, real estate, or other vehicles, the key to building wealth for future generations is to start early. The earlier you begin investing, the more time you give your money to compound. Let's face it, time is the most powerful tool at your disposal. The earlier you start, the more exponential your growth will be. Think of it this way. $100 invested today could turn into $1,000 in 10 years. But if you wait 10 years to start, you miss out on those extra gains. You don't need to start with a huge amount, just start. It's about building momentum, the resolution, the final steps to legacy building. Now let's talk about step number 3, create multiple streams of income. Let me ask you, do you have a side hustle? Are you relying solely on one source of income? That's risky. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping it doesn't break. Wealthy families don't do that. They have several streams of income: businesses, investments, dividends, royalties. Multiple income streams create financial security for the entire family. And that's how wealth is passed down from generation to generation. Start small. Maybe it's an online business, freelance work, or even a part-time job that you can turn into something bigger. The point is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You want to have a diversified portfolio of income sources, and it's never too early to begin. Trust me, the next step is the one that will make all the difference when it comes to your family's future. Step number 4, teach financial literacy to your children. This is perhaps the most important step if you want to ensure your wealth lasts. It's not enough to build wealth for your family. You have to teach them how to keep it. If you want to build a legacy, you have to pass down the knowledge to the next generation. Wealthy families do this by making financial education a priority from a young age. They teach their kids about money, investments, and financial management. By doing this, they ensure that when the wealth passes down, it doesn't disappear in a generation. The next generation knows exactly how to build on what you've created. Quick question. Have you ever been given a piece of financial advice that changed your life? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. The final step to building generational wealth is protecting your wealth. You can build it, you can grow it. But if you don't protect it, it can all slip away. This means setting up trusts, life insurance, and other legal structures that ensure your wealth doesn't get eaten up by taxes or mismanagement after you're gone. Wealth isn't just about accumulation, it's about preservation. So now it's time for you to take action. What steps will you take today to begin building your generational wealth? Will you start with financial education, or will you dive into investing right away? Drop a comment below and let's start the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on building lasting wealth. Your legacy starts today. It's your move.